Hey everybody, it's Miss Brenda. We've got a quick word boggle to do. It's Friday afternoon, and you are going to need to be familiar with these words for tomorrow, your Saturday lesson. So let's get to it. This is going to be kind of a little quick lesson, and I just want you to refamiliarize yourself with some of these words because you're going to need to know and recognize them tomorrow. So you're not having a spelling test tomorrow, but you're going to need to know these words. So let's get started. Now we're going to work on words that have this ending, I-N-G. Here, let's use a blue I so it shows up better. Okay, so this is the second half of our list of words we're going to do right now. So whatever this first part is, you're going to add ing, which makes the sound ing. So fishing, talking. So you're going to have a jumble over here, and we're going to figure out what that first part of the word is, and then you just add it to the word or section of the word ing. So let's get started. Here we go. Our first word, we need an E, we need a T, or the first part of our word, and we need an L, and we need another L. Oh, there it is. Okay, so by looking at these four letters, we have an L, a T, E, a T, and an L. What do you think the word is going to be? It's going to be whatever ing. So what do you think that is? L-E-T-L. Have you got it? I'm going to give you a hint. The first letter is T. So it leaves you with an L, an E, and an L. What could that word be? Do you know? Okay, it is telling. Telling. That's the word. Okay, next word. We need a W, a K, another L, and an A, a red A. So, what is this word over here that we're going to add the ing and make it a verb? W, a K, an L, and an A. What could it spell? Do you have it? Want me to give you a hint? The first letter is W. So if the first letter is W, what is this part of the word? Something that you do every day. You have to move your feet. Okay, the word is walking. W-A-L-K spells walk. Add an ing and you have walking. Like you are walking to school. Okay, next ing word. I need another I. I really want a blue. Oh, there it is, a blue I. And I need another I. I need a V, a blue V. I need a green N. How about a T? Okay, there are your Boggle letters. What is the first part of this word? What could it start with? You got a V, an I, another I, an N, and a T. What do you think it is? This is kind of a little toughie. Well, let's move these down and I'll give you a hint. The first letter is an I. So you've got 3 I's in this word. So you should be able to see it. Okay, so what do you think the word is? We got an I, a V, an I, an N, and a T. Okay, the word is inviting. I-N-V-I-T-I-N-G. Inviting. Okay, next one is, let's see, we need a Y for this one. Where is my Y? Oh, there it is, a red Y. And we need a T again. We need our all popular letter, an S, and we need an A. Let's put them up here this time so when I get ready to move them into place, they're already out of the way. Okay, so we have a Y, a T, an S, and an A. Those are your Boggle letters. And then we have ing. So what is this first part right here? It's a word all by itself, and then we're just going to add ing to it. Have you got it? I'll give you a hint. The first letter is S. Want another hint? The last letter is Y. If you got it, the word is staying. I'm not going to go. I am going to stay. Staying. I'm staying home for the day. Okay, next word. Okay, oh, we need our Y back again, and we need our A. And we need a blue P, and we need an R. So what is the first part of this 2-part word? Ends in ing. We have an R, a Y, an A, and a P. What do you guess? I'll give you a hint. It's something we do when we talk to God. I'll give you the first letter. It's a P. I hope that helps. The word is praying. P-R-A-Y. I-N-G. Okay, we're going to need our P for the next word. We need an L, and we need an H. Any guesses so far what it could be? P-H-L-E. Let's move those up. What could it be? P-H-L-E. Does it jump off the page at ya? It's a word all by itself. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an H. just 4 letters. Okay, it is helping. Helping. You're helping your mother around the house, and I'm sure she loves that. Okay, next word. We need an M. We need a K. And we need an A. I always do that. I start them down too low on the board. Okay. So what do you think that could be? An A, a K, and an M, and then ING. What could that word be? You only have 3 letters to unjumble. It should be pretty easy. The first hint I'm going to give you is an M. So where did those other 2 letters go? If you said making, you were right. M-A-K-I-N-G, making. We will be making pilgrim hats tomorrow. Okay, next. Okay, we need an N. I need, let me start it up here. I need an S. I need an A. And I need a T. And we need a blue D. Okay. What could that word be? A T, an N, an S, an A, and a D. It's a word that's all by itself. It works just by itself. It doesn't have to have the ing at the end. But since it does have ing, what is the word? I'll give you one hint. The last letter of this word here ends in a D. Okay, it is standing. S-T-A-N-D-I-N-G. Standing. Okay, next word. We need an S again, and I need the A again, and I need a purple E, and I need a T again. So we have T, an A, an S, and an E. What does the word spell with the ing? What could it be? What do you think? I'll give you a hint. The last letter is S. The word is teasing. Teasing. Never tease a weasel, because teasing isn't nice. Okay, next word. We need a W again, a purple W. We need an O. We need an L. I need an orange F. I need another O. And I need another orange L. What do you think that spells? L-W-O-L F-O. I see the word wolf here, but that isn't the word that we need. What do you think it is? I'll give you a hint. The first letter is an F. I'll give you the last letter of this word that stands alone. So what are the letters that go in here? We have an F and we have a W. Okay, if you guessed following, you are right. F-O-L-L-O-W-I-N-G. Following. Okay, next we need an S. I need another R. I need an H. And we need another red A. What could it be? 4-letter jumble here. What does that look like? And then we're going to add the ing on the end of it. I'll give you a hint. It starts off with a sh sound. Sh. What 2 letters make the sh sound? If you said H and S, you are correct. Shh. So what are the 2? Well, we know what the 2 letters are. An R, or yeah, 2 letters are R and A that's left. So unjumble them, and what is your word? The word is sharing. S-H-A-R-I-N-G. And that is all for our ING words. Okay, so let's do a few sight words. These are words that you just need to know as soon as you see them. And I see a few of these sight words were in your spelling lists this week. So let's see what we can read. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do them as a jumble. So we need an H, we need an E, and we need a T. What word does that spell? Unjumble it. It is the word the. Okay, here's a super easy one. What do those 2 letters spell? If you said if, you are right. What about this one? I need my Y. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Not me, but you. Okay. Our next one is, oh, a letter we haven't used yet today. Oh yeah, we did at the end of the ing section of our words. A purple G, or a red G, a purple E, and a green T. A 3-letter word. What is it? If you said yet, you are correct. Okay, what about this word? Not out, but in. Okay, What about this word? I've seen it in your spelling list, so I hope you guess it right away. It's also a word in one of our Christmas songs. A-W-A-Y. What does that spell? If you said way, you are correct. If we add the A, it is now away. Away in a manger. The bird flew away. Okay, next word. We're going to go through these really quick. Okay, what about this one? What is that? I like that it's green and purple lettering. The word is when. Not if, but when. I used to hear that a lot from my parents. Not if you're going to do it, when are you going to do it? Okay, when. W-H-E-N. What about this one? This should be easy. N-O. Not yes, but no. Okay, what about this one? S-O. So what? Okay, what about, ooh, this is a little tricky one. L-A-U-G and H. L-A-U-G-H. You don't cry, but you ha 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 ha. What is that? Ha! That joke is funny. If a joke is funny, you what? You laugh at it. The G and the H together in this word makes an F sound. Laugh. Okay, next word is, ooh, what about this one? I don't know if we've had this one before. P-U-B, where is my B? Here it is. L-I. Any guesses with it? Since while I'm looking for that last letter, there it is. So it's a 2-syllable word, public. So it's public. Public. Okay, next. Oh, this is a good one. This is like 2 words put together. So we have fry, which you find in the word Friday. And then we have fry and end, and that spells friend. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend. Okay, let's do just a couple more. What about this one? B-R-O-T-H-E-R. Where's my R? Here's one. So it's not your sister, it's your brother. So you've got bro, you know how everybody calls each other bro, short for brother. So bro-ther. Brother. B-R-O-T-H-E-R. Oh, what about this word? This is what you guys are. Any guesses? K-I-D-S. You guys are kids. K-I-D-S. Baby goats are kids. K-I-D-S. Okay. And let's do, oh, what about this one? I don't think I've seen this one on any of your lists. There it is. H-I-M. H-I-M. Not her, but him. H-I-M. Him. Okay. What about, let's do this one. We'll do two more. And then we're all done for today. This is two words put together. So it's two words. What is the first one? S-O-M-E spells some, and O-N-E is a number. What number is it? 1. O-N-E, 1. So put them together, and you have someone. Someone. You're someone. Okay, last word. Hunter, we're going to make this a good one, like what you said the other day. Okay, let's do this. B E L I E V E. What is that word? B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Believe. Okay, so those are your words that you need to be able to recognize tomorrow, and we will have fun at tomorrow's lesson. I believe it, because we are going to learn about the Pilgrims and the Indians and our first Thanksgiving. And I believe Thanksgiving is one of the best meals of the year you can have. And we have a lot to be thankful for. So practice this tonight. And if you guys have these magnetic letters at home and you've got your refrigerator, you guys should do a boggle. Somebody jumble up a word and put it on the fridge and see how long it takes you guys to guess it. Even Mom can jumble up the words and then keep track of how many of you get the words right. I think that would be a fun activity, and it would also help Sawyer and Connor with their learning how to read. Plus, these letters are fun. I even like moving them around on the board. So that's your assignment. Get this done tonight. If you have time and you want, do one tonight and watch the video again tomorrow morning, so everything will all be fresh in your mind when you come to class at 11. And I'll see you there, Pilgrim.